Today we will show you how to make 8-ounce soy wax candles and how to determine how much wax and fragrance oil is needed. For this example, we have 8-ounce amber jars and 8-ounce candle tins. Although they are different shapes, both the jars and the tins hold the same amount of wax. Here's the fragrance oil and a little over 1 pound of natural soy wax. Let's remove the jars, the tins and the fragrance oil before we begin. So, for a brief measurement example, we will start with 3 8-ounce candle jars. The rule of thumb is for every 1 pound of wax, you will add 1 ounce of fragrance oil. With 1 pound of wax, you will be able to make 3 8-ounce candles. This is just an example to show that even though the 8-ounce jars appear to be larger than the 8-ounce candle tins, they both hold the same amount of wax. As you can see, there is a small amount of wax left in the bag. That's because as you transfer it to the vessels, you will lose some of the wax as it sticks to the pouring pitcher as you pour it into the vessels. Now we will pour the wax from the 8-ounce jars into the 8-ounce candle tins in order to show that they both hold the same amount of wax regardless of their respective shapes. See, they both hold the same amount of wax. Now for the fragrance oil. As we mentioned, you will need 1 ounce of fragrance oil for every 1 pound of wax. And here is a visual of 1 ounce of fragrance oil. Almost there. Let's add a little more to make it to 1 ounce. There it is, 1 ounce of fragrance oil. Now it's time to head back to the studio to complete the process. To melt the soy wax, we will use a melting pot for this example. As the melting pot heats up, we will add 1 pound of natural soy wax. Let's cover the wax so it can melt properly. For the sake of time, we will use a time lapse to speed up the melting process. If some of the wax sticks to the side of the melting pot, just brush the remaining soy wax into the heated wax and it will melt too. Let's give it a stir and add one more time lapse to speed up the melting process. Now it is time to check the temperature. It is best to add the fragrance oil once the heated wax reaches close to 185 degrees. This is close enough. Now it is time to add the fragrance oil at 185 degrees. Once the fragrance oil is added, make sure you give it a good stir in order for the heated wax to bond with the fragrance oil. Our personal preference is to stir the heated wax and the fragrance oil for 2 minutes. It is not mandatory, but that works for us. While the wax cools down to 145 degrees, we'll add wooden wicks to the 3 candle jars in the meantime. For this part, we will use wick stickers, wick clips and wooden wicks. You can use cotton wicks, but our preference is to use the wooden wicks. While wooden wicks burn, you can hear the tiny crackle, which is very soothing in a quiet atmosphere. We will take our wooden wicks and attach them to the wick clips. The wick clips are used to hold the wicks in place while the wax melts as the candle burns. We attach the wick clips to the wick stickers to hold the wick firmly in place as the candle burns. This prevents the wick from floating once the wax fully melts inside of the candle jar. We'll keep quiet during this part as we assemble the wicks. Now that the wicks are assembled, we will place them onto the wick stickers. Now we will add the wicks to the candle jars before we pour the scented soy wax into the jars. This particular jar has a small circle right in the middle, and that is where we will place the wick. We'll follow the same step for the next 2 jars. The wax should be ready to pour, so we will clean this area for now. The heated wax has reached 145 degrees, so this is the perfect time to pour. We will let the wax cool in the candle jars. Now that the wax is fully cured, we will use our wick trimmer to trim the wicks. So, remember, for every 1 pound of wax, we will need 1 ounce of fragrance oil. 1 pound of wax makes 3 8-ounce candles. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our website at www.sweeteminence.com.